Good afternoon, children. Welcome to today's class. Today we will write the question answers from the Unit 2 My Dog poem. Right? So before that, let us revise or let us say the poem one more time. Okay? See, his nose is short and scrubby. His nose is short and scrubby. His ears hang rather low. His ears hang rather low. And he always brings the stick back no matter how far you throw. Next, he gets spanked rather often for things he shouldn't do, like lying on beds, barking, and eating up shoes when they are new. He always wants to be going where he isn't supposed to go. He tracks up of the house when it's snowing. Oh puppy, I love you so. Right? This is the poem. You have to by heart this poem. Okay, children? So as of this coming week, you are going to write the second weekly test. Right? So all of you prepare yourself for the test and by heart this poem. Okay? Now let us open notebooks and the textbook. So we will write the question answers along with reading. Okay? What is the first question? How does the dog or how does the poetess describe her dog? Right? How does the poetess describe her dog? Let us write that. Let's answer. All of you open your notebook and start writing. Let's answer. So what is the first question? Question number 1. How does a poetess describe her dog? How does the poetess describe her dog? So children, give the answers. How is the poetess dog in this poem? The poetess says, see, let us answer. The poetess says, what does says? The poetess says the dog has a scrubby and short nose and his ears hang rather low. Right? Yes, his nose is short and scrubby and his ears hang rather low. Next, the question number 2. What is the question number 2? Why does the dog get spanked so often? The second question is, why does the dog get spanked so often? Right? So tell me the answers. Why does the dog get so oftenly spanked? Spank means hit with an open hand. Right? Why does he get that? The answer, the dog gets spanked so often. Why? Because he does the things that he shouldn't be doing. Right? The answer, you have to write the complete answer. The dog get spanked or he does things. He does things things that he that he shouldn't be doing. Shouldn't be doing. So our pet animals like our dog get spanked very often. Why? Because the things he do which he shouldn't do, for that we spank them. Right? So children, see the question. How does the poetess describe her dog? The poetess says the dog has short and scrubby and short nose, and his ears hang rather low. Next question. Why does the dog get spanked so often? The dog gets spanked so often because he does things that he shouldn't be doing. He does the things that he shouldn't be doing. Understood? Now pause the video, write these two question answers and give you the next one. See children, our next question is, I have already written the question answers. Let us read them, and what you have to do, you have to write it very neatly and you have to by heart these 5 question answers. Okay? The next question, the third question is, what the dog does which he shouldn't do. In this poem you have to tell what the things the dog do which he shouldn't do. Like lying on beds, barking, eating up new shoes. Right? If our pet, our dog does these things, he gets spanked. Right? Often he gets spanked. For what the things? Lying on bed means sleeping on the bed, barking, eating up new shoes. Next, what does the dog do when it's snowing? When it's snowing, what is the dog doing here? He tracks up the house. Means it leaves the paw marks all over the house when it is snowing outside. He tracks up the house when it's snowing. Next, does the poetess love her dog? Does the poetess love her dog? Why do you think so? The answer is, of course, yes. The poetess loves her dog. Why? The poetess loves her dog because she considers, means the poet, she considers him means a dog, a good companion and loving friend. Good companion and a loving friend. So, when we become friends, when we become very close to our pets, they do the things they shouldn't do. Always they will be lying on the bed and leaving the paw marks all over the house. Right? And they play with us. Right children? So, here the poetess loves her dog. Why? Because she considers the dog as a good companion, giving the good company and a loving friend. Right? So children, you have to write these question answers. So, note down your homework. You have to write and by heart. Okay? Write and by heart in your notebook. And children, now all of you open your textbook, page number 18. Okay, there once more activity they have given. We will complete that by putting the correct part of an animal to complete that animal. Okay, all of you open it and be ready for your weekly test by heart these question answers. So children, in your page number 18, they have given the questions like, do you have a pet at your home? If as, write it and write the name of your pet. It can be a dog, cat, any animal that you name. If not, then would you like to keep one? What things would you keep in mind while choosing a pet? The pet should be very sweet, like very cute, a small, that all things you can write here. How would you help your parents take care of your pet? How will you help your parents? Like you can give the food to the pet, you can make it a bath and you can play with it, right? So that all things you can write. Draw a picture of your pet, either real or imaginary. Give it a name. You have to draw a dog and you have to give a name. Not only a dog, it can be a cat also. Pet means the animal which you keep at your home. Next, what's missing? See children, it's very interesting picture they have given here. So, something is missing from each these animals. Draw it to complete the animal. So, first see what is this? Horse. So, what is missing in the horse? Yes, it's tail. Right? The horse tail is missing. So, you have to draw a tail. Next, here the cow is there. What is missing in the cow? Can you see properly? Yes, the cow's eyes are missing. Right? Eyes are missing. And what is missing in the elephant? Yes, a trunk. Right? The trunk, it is missing in elephants. So, we completed the trunk. Next children, can you see the parrot? What is missing in the parrot? A beak. So, you have to complete the beak. Now, come to the turtle. The turtle's half body part, it is missing. We have to complete this and we have to draw it. Okay, this part is missing. And what is missing in the fish? Yes, very good. So, we completed the drawing here. You also have to complete this and send me. Okay, children? Bye. Take care. Have a nice day.